Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel. This is A Life of Sassy. Today we're going to take a look back at my bullet journal for January. In 2023, I've decided to create and use a bullet journal to try and organize my life and create routines. We're going to take a look back at January and see how I did. Let's dive right in. Here is my goals page for January. I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you. To get started, I broke my goals into me, health, and house. So my goals for myself were to find balance between work, life, and home. I'm still working on that one. I feel I did really well in January, but I'm going to be honest, for most of the goals for January, some of them I do feel I completed really well, but February and March are going to be a little next level at work, so I don't quite feel comfortable yet saying that goal has been completed. As well, most times I did find me time during the day. I believe there was one day I didn't because I went out after work, and there were some other days I didn't crochet, but mainly because I was working on the bullet journal. So I feel I'm really well on track with that, but again, February and March, who knows what's going to happen. Then back on track with water. I had really slipped off drinking water in November and December. I'm doing well, but stress is coming, which will mean I will want more tea, which equals less water. Back on track with dinners. We did really well this month. Yes, we still had some of our quick fixes. Those are always going to be part of our life, but we planned for them. It wasn't us sitting here at 4:30. What are we going to have? 3 meals a day. I'm doing pretty well. There's a couple days I missed, but compared to what November and December look like, we're on track. Cleaning routine. I'm still working on this, but I do feel like things are coming together. Most weekends I've sat here to write my to-do list and been like, hang on, most of it is done, which is a good thing. My one project a week I really need to work on. I did get a few projects done, but those all came together in like the last week and a half. So I need to work on spreading those out. To buy for the house, we need an immersion blender, a countertop cheese grater. Ours broke, so did the immersion blender, and we need a new waffle iron. Ours broke months ago. We've been using our mini dash one, but it would be nice to get a bigger one so that when we want to have waffles for dinner, it doesn't take like an hour to cook all of the big waffles. So far, none of these have been bought. For groceries, I needed dry chives because I broke the jar with them in it. And we need hamburger buns. I did get the chives, haven't got the hamburger buns. When it came to sales, I needed passata, beef broth, ground pork, and sugar. The passata and beef broth have been bought. Still need to get the ground pork and sugar. Then we have our money for house projects. Honestly, I haven't really looked at this one yet, so I will review it and see what I come up with for February. And on here, I want to add a section where I can write down ideas for weekly projects. I'm hoping writing them down and seeing them in print will help to motivate me to work on them. Now, keep in mind, we aren't quite at the end of the month yet. I am filming this on the 29th, so I haven't filled out those days or lower. But when it comes to water, I've done really well. Lemon water is optional, which is the yellow. But every day I've gone in at least 2 of my 24-ounce water bottles. Meals, I've done pretty good. I did miss a breakfast, a lunch, and another lunch. But other than that, I achieved 3 meals a day. My vitamins, some of these I only take as needed, and you'll see that change in February. But my allergy pill and my probiotic, I've been on top of taking. The allergy pill I never miss, but that probiotic, I skip sometimes. I haven't been taking that much apple cider vinegar. I ran out of oregano oil pills, and I have been taking the cranberry pills because I don't have the oregano oil. Dinners, we've been pretty good on. As I mentioned, we have had some of our quick fixes, our nachos, our burgers, but more so we have planned for them versus sitting here at 4:30 going, what's for dinner? We did have one bad night. Dinner ideas, I only had lasagna and breakfast, and then there are no notes on this page. My sleep tracker. There's really not much I can do here. I go to bed early every night. It's just a question of do I fall asleep, but I have noticed when I fall asleep seems to be getting later and later. I am having trouble. I'm always in bed somewhere between 8 and 9, but I'm definitely not falling asleep right away. That kind of bothers me. So hopefully I can get that turned around. I don't know if I need to do another sleep reset or what. Also, I have been sleeping later. I think it's because I'm not falling asleep as early. There's not as many 5 a.m. starts. As well, I track what nights I take melatonin. I don't like to take it all of the time, so I've really been trying not to take it. But I'm wondering if I need to take it to get back to falling asleep early, and then I just write down my number of hours per night. Honestly, I'm surprised at how many 7 and 8s are there. Considering I've had so much trouble falling asleep, I thought I would have seen more 5s and 6s. There are no 5s and only a few 6s, and on this page, there are no notes. Next, we have my work tracker. Now, this one brings some emotion. First of all, these top 4 hours are the 4 hours I worked during shutdown. We had a 2-week shutdown and I only worked 4 hours, which I think is the least amount I have ever worked since I got a laptop. This first day, that one scared me. I did a 12.5-hour day. We started that morning with no system and it all snowballed from there. We had printers go down and yeah, before I knew it, I worked a 12.5-hour long day. Now you will see the orange is my regular work hours. Anywhere I have blue is where I have gone in and have physically worked in a branch. That really doesn't matter. It doesn't affect my work hours. I just like to see how often I've been in branches. And you're also going to notice that on most of the Sundays, there are some work hours. What I have started doing, not that I ever want to work on a weekend, but I've started spending anywhere from half an hour up to... Next, we have my cleaning page. This page I was most excited for, but also most scared of, because I don't have a cleaning routine. My cleaning routine is not getting things done and then trying to cram it all into one weekend, which doesn't work. So that is why I felt the cleaning routine was super important to go in here, and for the most part I think I did pretty well. There are a few areas I need to work on. First of all, hand dishes. Hand dishes are, I don't like doing them. I always put them off. But as you can see, I did do really well. There were 2 days that I missed doing the hand dishes, and there were a couple glorious days where we had none. Those are always happy days. But really, I did keep on top of them, and it is much better to do 10 minutes of dishes versus an hour. Emptying the dishwasher is a little bit tricky. We only run our dishwasher every 2 to 3 days, so it's not really daily, but I don't have anywhere else in the tracker to put it. So any days that we don't have to empty the dishwasher, I just put in an X and fill in the days. Now, we do normally have a horrible habit of we run our dishwasher after dinner and then usually empty it the next day. But we've gone in a habit of leaving it for a day so the dishes pile up. I'm happy to report that did not happen. Anytime the dishwasher needed to be emptied, it was emptied the next morning. Now, when it comes to the weekly stuff, there is some stuff missing this first week. I was on shutdown and I didn't necessarily keep up with the house as well as I should have, but that's okay. Everything else I did really well on. Laundry is being moved to bi-weekly because we do laundry probably about every 10 days, and I don't see a need to do it more often if we don't have to. So that will be moving to bi-weekly in February. Weekly projects. This did not go well this month. I did complete 2 weekly projects, but I did them within a day of each other. Pretty much the end of the month, I tried to catch up. I got 2 done. I need to start tackling 1 each week. So that is definitely a must work on project. Over here, I have my week A versus week B. Now, with that being said, I haven't done the floors yet this week. I will do those tomorrow. I just ran out of time today and don't have it in me. Instead, I shoveled snow. So I will get those floors done. Monthly, we did keep up with everything. Everything got done. Bi-weekly, everything was done. Weekly projects, I wanted a space here to track what projects I did. I have the did I do a weekly project, but I wanted to see, well, what ones did I tackle? So this month I tidied up our chest freezer, reorganized it. Wow, there's a lot more room in there now. And I scrubbed down the outer cabinets in our kitchen, wiped them all down as well. Because the cabinets are over the counters, I scrubbed the counters down as well. So now, another week, I just need to tackle the inside of the cabinets. But that's going to be quite a job to empty them out, because when we empty them to clean them, we need to purge as well. So that one might have to be broken down into more than 1 week. And this page, I did actually use the note section. I'm moving laundry to bi-weekly. I had the space, so I already added the cardboard to take out monthly, and I wanted a section for the weekly projects that had been done, and since I had space, I already went ahead and added that. So this page, I was able to make the additions as the month went on versus making the changes next month. Now we have my For Me and the start of my social media. My For Me went pretty well. I've read every day. Crochet, there has been a few days I haven't crocheted. This particular day, we went out after work. In here, there was one day I did end up working late. And the other days that I've missed crocheting has been because I've been setting up my journal for February. So I'm thinking, and I thought of this a little late, I think not in February, but in March, I'm going to add a third box here and add bullet journal and see how many times I'm working on my bullet journal instead of crocheting. And honestly, it's about time for me. So if I want to do my bullet journal instead of crochet, as long as I'm doing things that aren't work related, I'm happy. Now we move into social media. My crochet page needs some attention. I've really struggled with that this month, and I think it's just because I had a project that didn't go well and I had a couple of other things going on. I haven't posted as many stories as I would like, and I definitely haven't done as many reels as I wanted. My goal was 2 to 3 a week. I did 2 1 week. But yeah, I really need to get on top of that, and I really need to work on my ideas. So far, only the Impeccable versus Craft Smart has been posted, so I do have some ideas I can move forward into February, but I really need to sit down and work on this. And this page had no notes other than, you need to do better. Now on to the Life of Sassy. This one, I'm doing better. I'm consistent with my stories. My reels, my goal was 3 a week, which I am achieving, but I would like to get on more of a schedule. Only so I don't have like these 3-day stretches, but I will work on that. But I do feel that the reels on the Life of Sassy are coming together a little bit better. YouTube, I'm definitely working on. I am all over that one, but I do need to get a better schedule where I don't post on a Sunday and then not again till the following Thursday. I just need to make sure that on the weekends I'm getting the footage I need, that I'm not scrambling during the week, because one of the biggest issues I have is my house is quiet and I can do all of these things in the morning, but I'm working in the morning. So then I have to try and do it at night when the house is noisy and busy. So it doesn't always work out for me. The stories are easier because I can do those in the morning. But yeah, I need to make sure on the weekends I'm a little bit more focused and get what I need, because this video came out so late because I didn't record the intro. I have tons of reel ideas. I need to work on getting those recorded, and I do have some ideas for upcoming YouTube videos. And I noted on this page that I need a YouTube breakdown page, which I actually ended up creating, and I'll show you in just a couple of pages. Here are my social media trackers when it comes to the process. I am really bad at recording things, forgetting I recorded it, not getting it edited, and then just getting frustrated and overwhelmed and just deleting it all. So I'm hoping this will help me to stay focused on the process, and so far it has. Because this way at night, if I'm sitting here, I can look and go, oh, I've recorded what I eat in a day and a small grocery haul. I have them recorded. I need to edit them so I can post them. So this kind of reminds me of what I need to work on and what I need to get done. Also, when I'm like, oh, what reel can I post? This will tell me what's ready to go up. That part has really been working. Stories, still a work in process. YouTube, I'm doing pretty good with, but I need to get a little bit more organized there. That one's a little bit hard because I don't always think to pull out the camera. Especially, we did really well with dinners, but there have been a few nights that by the time it comes, I don't think to pull out the camera and record what we're cooking. So this has really helped me. I can see what's recorded, has it been edited, and have I posted it? This way I know, and it's not just all a jumbled mess on my phone. Crochet just needs work. And here is my YouTube video tracker. One of the things that I get lost in is when I'm doing multiple recipes for one video. For example, I want to do a what's baking muffin edition, but I don't want to bake 3 batches of muffins in a day. That's just too much for us to go through. And since I don't work in the office anymore, I can't really share. So this way I can write down my ideas, track what I've done. Has it been recorded? Has it been edited? Have I edited the video as a whole, and have I posted it? This is really helping me just to see where I'm at, because I cleaned up my laptop the other day and I had so many partially recorded recipes. And at first I was like, oh, this is great. I'll put these together. I'll have a video. Well, no, I was missing bits and pieces and it just became overwhelming and I deleted everything. So this way now I can keep track. So for my muffins video, I have the lemon ricotta muffins recorded. I still need to do the blueberry muffins and find a third muffin. For my soups video, I have the lemon chicken orzo recorded. I still need to edit it. I need to record the baked potato soup and find a third soup. So this just helps me to lay everything out, because right now, it used to be our meal plans were based on what I was recording this week. Instead now our meal plans are our meal plans, and if we're having a dish I can record, then I do. Hopefully we'll get back to planning our meal plans around what I need to record, but baby steps here. Right now I just need to make sure we're having proper dinners. So this is just helping me track everything, and that is my recap of January. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up so I know you enjoy this content. And if you're new here, please consider joining my YouTube family. Thank you again for stopping by and checking out my video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.